Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tune into the realest thing coming out again. Don't get realer than this. We don't play. You understand? It's serious. So I just was looking at the live. Come across my feed. Small man. Some small man or something like DeCosta. I forget who's the guy. Christopher DeCosta or something. Cussing out smelly smell. Big cuss out. Although I get my days with cussing people, I just don't promote things like that, right? And somebody say making threats and so on. Yeah, I'll take it like I'll carry. Everybody know who Smelly Smell is, what she's about, right? And what happened? Guyanese are not talented. If you look what makeup social media influences in Guyana, it's no talent. The dumber you are, that's how you're getting out there. Nobody can sit down for hours, discuss things, explain to people. So you want to talk about finance, you want to talk about medical thing, you want to talk about health, you want to talk about business, you want to talk about making money. What you want to talk about? You tell me I can talk about. Smelly Smell got to talk about story. All the Guyanese influencers just running something. They ain't got no background. They must have about 2 or 3. They got about 2 or 3 people who fall as influencers that got some sort of merit and making something out of it. Ask how much of them making money. They get a bag from somebody. Bear shipping is they're doing and talking. They ain't got no talent. You ain't got none of them that look so good, like, you know, somebody say, oh, as a good looking girl. You ain't got none of them. You got a banner. He's not an influencer. He's do acrobatics and stuff, but he not dep on social. He not fall as influencer, but he's fall on Facebook. He not interested in what we doing. You got people like Sian. Maybe Sian could fall as an influencer, talking about what he doing. Young, energetic, strong. You ain't got nobody. Couple people. You got 5 people. It's about 100 of them there on Facebook and Instagram and so as influencers. They fall in automatically as influencers. How much they got? They ain't got an amount you got to forget. Once people following you constantly, you come in every day consistently is though. I don't consider myself to be an influencer. I am influential. I impact in people's lives, what I do and what I say, but I don't consider myself to be an influencer. There's right, mainly a business got to be on the internet and you're looking for get your business from views. I don't get nothing from views. I don't get nothing from YouTube. I don't get nothing from Instagram. I don't get nothing from this. I got business. I got a media company. I own a media company. I own a construction company. I own multiple companies. So, you ever just hear the story? Play dead for see what funeral you go get. Now, I learned something after reading a book called The 48 Laws of Power. And as much as I'm very vocal, what people don't know about me is a lot I don't say. I watch things, take offense to a lot of things, but don't say nothing. And people say, not critic, man, because critic is blot out right away. The funny thing is, why does blot out or why does talk might be 1% of what I know. You understand? That's the reality of the world that I live in. I'm going to show you all something. It just come across, somebody sent it to me. Just come across my attention. Wait there. Let me go. So Guyana Uncut. After I spoke yesterday about the financier for Coretta McDonald, this is what Guyana Uncut put up. "19 hours ago, this immediately after I talk.
Can't cut him goody. Guyanese shit takes at the government roadie. Him get so much money.
No. This is just after I spoke about having information of an individual. If you're going to see, this thing is 19 hours ago. Now would be 24 hours from my last live. So 2-3 hours after, right? They put up this post suggesting that something dropping soon. You gotta drop it sooner than later. You understand? Here is the header. Something big dropping soon. Look, show the header here. Something big dropping soon. With me? They ain't got nothing big who can drop with me, partner. They ain't got nothing bigger than me. You understand? When they got anything dropping, they got nothing bigger than me. I is not a Grim Reaper. They ain't got nobody crying for me. So wherever they're dropping, they got to drop it sooner than later. Don't wait for I drop me thing, then you drop it. Because me and bluffing. And everybody knows I always getting me information. The drop, you got to drop it right away. When you say I said something, you got to say, lash the head right away. You believe I got time for bluff people? When I got information, I don't say I got the information coming. When people raise the head and come out, sir, it's right away. Lash the head. Plus, it's not me alone get the information. So when they have them a something big coming, you know, critics, shitix, or whatever they want to say, something big coming, you got to come sooner than later. Because when I land, it's barely work. Now, much people dead in this country that people don't know how they're dead?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Eh? Yeah, I think Roger kind of lonely killing people. Oh, Jesus Christ. This country is an amazing country. You see what they had to say? Play dead for see what funeral you get. Talking about though. Come to this mudwater case with y'all know Kieran Bruce went to the police. By the way, went to the police. Say intimidating he. I said something online when I spoke about the fact that he made allegation. I talked something on a live. Go make a report. The police was investigating me. Cybercrime unit from Diamond was investigating me. Here people just get worried about me with. Y'all know what's gaslighting? I must find out what's gaslighting. Some people just play some serious game. I don't play games. I just listen, look, and learn. I don't play game. I bide me time and I wait. I always knew before I come out here, That's why the people that are closest at the top to me has been loyal for years. Before I come out here and decide what I'm doing in life, I plan this. Me plan for that struggle in my whole life. Watch me. Let me give a big up to my people. Rickford, Joseph, good morning. Is it going on? They got another live here. Who's these people? Imagine Kamala Harrison up on a live for 4 minutes and only 29 people looking at. They're really irrelevant. Yeah. So, I'm going for where all the comments gone? Shanti, good morning. Rickford, Joseph, good morning. Salim, good morning. Anand, good morning. Oh, my mama, why you end up in this thing? Yeah. No, but we got face reality. That's the problem. We got face reality. And not everybody on social media is real. Half of social media is fake. Not half. 95%, 99% of social media is fake. Even the people who posted up a picture, if you go and check me meeting, they ain't got nothing nice looking about nothing I supposed to social media. Because, for instance, when I take out picture with fans, when I see the turn the cameras and take it, the eyes look so good. It's filtered. I can't look at me. First thing I say, oh God, I look, watch how I look there. I can't look at myself like that. I like seeing myself railing and fake about me. Me ain't got no insecurities. Me ain't got little dick syndrome. Me ain't got inferiority complex. Me ain't frightened of attack. Me ain't frightened nobody. You understand? Me ain't lamento. Me ain't got worry about nothing. Confidence. I got confidence. I don't look at no other man and think, well, here the man better than me. I got no feelings, hard feelings against another man. Not a buy. Like when me and see I go to the gym, you always watching, I want to be muscle. No. I just want to get rid of the fat. I want to live a long, healthy life. That's it. See, I understand, boy, you got to do this for this. I said, partner, me looking for get muscle like you. You look good. I'm glad you look good and that build your muscle and all that. You got a specific way you want to look. That's not me. I don't like the muscly kind of look. I want to be physical. I want me body got a shape. I want tone. You understand? What the fuck are you going to put on muscle? You ever see an old man with muscle? When you keep doing the thing, your muscle dry up. I just want a toned, healthy body. You understand? Be active. And got muscle for give me a long, healthy life. That's what I want. Travis from France. Good morning to you. Lennox from Barbados. Morning to you. Yeah. Right? So when Guyana and Cut go come now for say that they got drop something big, you better fucking drop it because I can't imagine what bigger than me. What bigger than me? Where I got video with me and a set of women. There's a bad thing in a world where set of auntie man there. Huh? One man ramping with several women. There's a bad thing. Yeah, I think people gonna frown upon now. Enough men might find their manhood there. Your man calculating what? There's what tag team take down. Me? Yeah, I think I could intimidate me. And I just stating the obvious. I could just put the information out there. I necessarily can't do nothing with the information. It's not the law in this country. The law got to do the work when they get the information. Yogesh says some people drink build-up tablets. I don't think you know anything about bodybuilding and so. For say use build-up tablets. They don't use tablets. I never hear nobody use in the gym anything like a term like tablets. They are not like tablets in the gym. It's steroids and a whole set of things. Yes, it's called by the name. Nobody said tablet. So you look like you never had a fucking broom by. And I'm glad you're trying to participate in the conversation. I'm beating you up, Yogesh. But from your name, you understand? I don't see you, Yogesh. You know, I don't see you as the body. I just saying, partner. I ain't beating you up. Right? Nobody know. Since I got in the gym couple months now, 5 months, I never hear nobody mention tablets. So obviously, you know not what we're talking about. And I don't know, but I never hear. Right? You're just contributing to the gaff. We gaffing like it's a bottom house gaff. And I gaffing, you gaffing and so. Before I agree with you, people say, it's what the fuck the two of them talking about. Large up yourself, Yogesh. Yeah, people use terms like steroids, and I never hear nobody say not like tablet. Except, you got a tablet? In the gym, I'm talking about, right? Outside, all them old people's tablet are talking about. So, what hot and what's not? I see a banner cussing out, smelly smell there, but I don't know this. Then, hey man, me give you a video. I didn't give you a video with the no, I got it in a group. I didn't download the video. Two lady cussing out, stinking by full low life hungry belly irritation.
I really don't know, but I'm striking tomorrow.
I'm striking every day. Let us strike till the strike. I tell you, I ain't too interested in them on the strikes. Partner got some strawberries. Partner, you gotta use strawberry, banana, grapes. You gotta use berries are good, but strawberries, I'll just live in the American life. Yeah, I say here it might be better if you eat some coconut couscous straight off the bat. So let me tell y'all, you know, a lot of time people think I be playing, right? I don't play. I is the realest by far. So after I left,
good morning, guys.
This is,
you know, as my header says, while you
this is this morning if y'all miss it. Right? When you sleeping and dreaming and jumping out your sleep from nightmares, living me nightmares. Now this truck, axle broke, walk out. Now I tell you all the honest truth, I've done many things. One of the bad decisions I'm making recently is buying these trucks here. So I buy 5 used trucks. And all I get is headache for the longest well. But punching, I walk in. I learn from it. Right? The thing is, there's like a $60 million mistake. You understand? When you make, I like ideas and make a mistake, is that hold your head if you lose $100,000. Right? I buy 5 used truck at $60 million and licks. When it's not engine, this is every god day I spend the money on them things. I learn my lesson. And here how I look at it. Here was me concept of business. If you start with the worst thing that could happen to you, it can get worse. It could only get better. So every day something more interesting has happened. Every day is something more interesting happen. What you going on here?
sleeping and dreaming
This morning, 3 o'clock on Craig Highway.
I live my nightmares, and this is one of them days, So, if it's gonna be any solace to you when you wake up in the morning to know that whatever is going on in your life is not the worst thing that is going on, right? Because if I could be sharing these experiences with you, and not taking it to heart, I just accept this is a part of my life. This is what it takes.
This is a part of my job. You understand? When I encounter this, you get truck, you get punch, you get this problem. I got a little more problems than normal because of the choice I made with the kind of trucks I bought. I should have bought brand new trucks, I bought used trucks. I erred. Right? We next fleet of trucks is brand new trucks coming. At least this 5 out of the fleet, I get enough problems with it. But I learn. No, this is 3 o'clock this morning. I go to sleep last night, 3 o'clock this morning, I done up on the road. From there, I ride and go straight to the gym. I ride from the work side there, straight to the gym. Nothing changed. When I come back from the gym, I do my thing, I do 45 minutes in the gym. 5 o'clock. On the dot, I walked into the gym this morning. Me let the issue change me life. You gonna have problems. You have days your head go hot. You got days you could be doing things that you don't like doing. Me let it change me life. Don't let the environment around you, the people them around you affect your progress. Keep moving all the time. One foot in front of the other. Watch this.
To do what I do, this is what it takes to be me. And I just come out and kill it every day. So what's going on? I received a call moments ago. Wow, what the speed he coming with. Lucky thing we got these cones here on the road. Because he coming through.
And a lot of times, now hear what I tell you. I have to lead by example. Right? So like we mechanic vehicle. You see, we got a vehicle that with tools and everything. The mechanic got his own vehicle. We mechanic vehicle got the safety cones and things inside of it. When he go and walk on the road is there, he got. Trucks got a safety cone. Each truck got a safety cone. Supposed to got a safety cone inside it. Supposed to have. Because we have a on-site HFC officer. Health and safety officer on site. Walk 24/7 all the time. Walking up and down. Make sure people wear the thing the right way. Trucks, drivers, thing the right way, everything. Now nobody coming and advise we on site all the time. Right? You see them cones though? A lot of people don't take the effort. As soon as I didn't have to go up there. Them boys had it. But I was thinking, I wonder how far they canted there behind the truck. If they put the canted behind the truck to save them. I wonder where the cones, I wonder if they put out the cones. You understand? I come out to my bed this morning and head up there to make sure it happens. Because you imagine you got a little problem. The first thing I was thinking, the man said the truck broke down on the road. I said, Jesus Christ, tomorrow morning, traffic busy and all them thing though. And tomorrow morning, traffic busy, and imagine me truck there, middle of the road. It so happened the truck was not in the middle of the road. Chris, The truck off the road in the yard, right?
Yeah.
You went and dumped off the sign at the back? The sign at the back?
Yeah.
Roger that, bro. Cool. Safe. Yeah. Oh, the working hours? Well, we mechanic dey on call all the time. All the time he dey on call. Me dey on call 24/7. The drivers work by trips. We truck drivers work by trips. If you notice, the trucks just stop sometimes at the side of the road, and so you go and see the trucks on the road, and them Indian national trucks and stuff up on the road is because the drivers they sleep and they gotta stop and get a rest. Everybody else is 7:30 in the morning to 4:30 in the afternoon with an hour lunch. We're doing some adjustments to the timing there now for make sure we work the start earlier. So the mechanical crew going in for 6:30. Because one mechanic doing 4:30 in the afternoon, he ain't doing shit after 12 o'clock. So the mechanical crew gonna go in 6:30 in the morning, check all the vehicles, and so that when operators come, they just check back and go on to work. Oil, grease, and all them thing the 1 hour before on every work site, and they go on to work. So we adjusting the hours there. Right? What you going on here? This is this man, you know.
Whoa, what the speed we coming. Lucky thing we doing, eh? So I got a call that one of the hubs, the axle for one of my trucks walking out. Now this morning, not yesterday morning, today is Wednesday morning, right? Tuesday morning, this thing happened already. Fly out from the road, wheel come off, you understand, we repair it. And now, again, one there, Chris. You tried them on the way out? Yeah. Oh shit. What we gotta do there? You want me to run back at the yard? Yeah. They don't screw out. They don't screw out. Where gonna find it? Alright. Two here, yeah? Yeah. Wait, the one tripped up? I think the one I'm putting out. No, but it mightn't necessarily see the thread in. It might necessarily be thread and trip. Remember, we heat that thing and straight that back and so. Yeah. Alright. I can make a spin just now and get it for you. So, just giving y'all guys an update. So, this is a truck. The whole wheel, literally, I gotta say, fall out. And this truck loaded with sand. This is one of our trucks from the fleet of trucks we got. But no, watch the truck. Yeah, just in the road, kind of, like just off the road.
So,
but nonetheless,
I started in the middle of the road, man. When I hear Isaac Jesus Christ, man.
This is Craig by the
and I think too many times people don't necessarily worry about these things. Like me, me got time with the load of sun and all that thing, you know. Me got time with the cars for the truck. Me study oh Jesus Christ tomorrow morning. Me truck is the responsibility for the traffic slowing up. And Craig, I said, by I walk through there, get the truck off the road. Get that truck off the road. And enough people are broke. Don't me go me see people broke. Don't me suck my teeth, man. They slow up the traffic and stuff. But I think too many times we're not caring enough for the people them around me. And no, oh God, it's not that I'm crying for people. But because I'm so concerned as to how other people are affected, I make a special effort, a concerted effort to get the truck off the road. We fixed it last night. Within 2 hours, we got off the road. If you got a donkey damn attitude and you don't care about people, because what really motivates you? You could go there and selfish and you know, want for yourself, want the truckload, you want the truck money. You want the truck money or you want the sand money and it's not going to hurry you, make you feel motivated for things. If you watch it, other people and you think, oh God, them children going to school tomorrow, if they go to school, they protest, even if the teachers going to protest. The traffic, where you going to hold up? You understand? Me, I can't me them on the road holding up traffic, partner. Me don't want to be a part of that. What motivates me to study safety and precautions and all that. If I had to do that for myself, I could remember everything. But because I know how people would be affected, because I think about people, because as a human being, you should care. If you care for other people, if you give Wherever you give, you is get umpteen times multiply in return. Passad, you ain't know what you're fucking talking about. I could me truck is broke down 3-4 times a week. I could get safety kit with flares to see miles away. You're mad, man. How much you believe for a load of sand in Guyana? A fucking load of sand is 150 US. Y'all live outside, y'all do what I want, see what I want, thing and act anything in this beer's country, y'all is talking one time. Eh? I like that truck thing what broke them. How much you think of the thing for the thing? It's $1.5 million for one of them axle alone. You think every time I broke now I got a flare for light? Yeah, I get two things we could use 100 times. Things in as it seems, as people start like, and it's going like America, you know. We just gotta make things do, just gotta make money do. I understand what you're saying. Robindra, I understand what you're saying, you understand? But them things don't work here. You believe I got money for light the flare every time? This truck, that same truck broke down Tuesday morning. Same wheel fly off. That man left something, not realizing that some lack for when wheels stick up, for when all the wheels gonna drive together. If the truck stick up, they don't realize this door there and got the wheel walk. You know, this last time they figure it out and disengage the thing. No, not that Guyana ain't got safety. How much you gonna cost? How you believe it's run business, but they gotta manage your money? And it's not that you're cheap, you gotta be prudent. You gotta use some, you ain't seen this cone watch. You ain't seen this cone watch. You can't miss that it reflecting there. And then that tail way 2 truck links behind the truck. You seen the cone. The thing with your time is an American, them people making money. No, but don't charge no. In America, you can't get no $450, you can't get no load of fucking sand. Lennox, I ain't saying you're crying me down. No, me say you're crying me down. Nothing is wrong with though. But we hiring people every day. We hiring drivers, we hiring excavator operators. And then later I start him do. Yeah, hold on, let me still got me work for though. I'm not saying me get money, me can't cut me gory. I don't know if it's a pouch me got him, I might pack him money inside. Yeah, bro, how we coming up? Everything but stream?
Yes, I'm going to head over, pick up the star and drop in there one time. Because saying I'm just there for the cement, he got for the cement early. So I'm going to pick up a 8 gallon tank and drop it inside the one thing so we get on track.
Roger that, bro. The workers gone in and now you going with the workers?
They done gone, they set to themselves.
Roger that. Only the wood and Winston gonna try for see talk back to them people. Forget the wood all because they tell me 12 o'clock for the wood. Like them people just rip the wood or something like that.
Alright, once we get the wood, we can go for now.
Roger that, bro. Rain catch you last night?
Yeah.
I been on the road when the rain buzzed down. I did just step here. As I say, oh, rain was catch your man in there. Safe, buddy.
Alright, go on.
So right now we walking around the clock for make things up. The truck the whole night we run trucks with sand. You understand? Because the road easier, man. Less stress on the trucks. Hello, good morning.
Hey, morning, Critic.
Yeah, buddy, talk to me.
The cone that you have there is perfect.
No, I know. That's why I got it.
Light.
Yeah.
The guy what tell you about light is when people dead something fatal, then them put light.
Okay. All right.
Then them put that.
No, but that's a foreign thing. Me can't afford straight out the bat. Me can't afford them thing there. Me tell you straight up.
No, but
That what you do is correct. That was the right thing.
Yeah. We walk here with we rules here.
Right,
Safe.
that what happened over here. Me there for 30 years and now me see all the time. So me don't know what the fool I call and tell you.
No, people just advising. People just advising. It's just that I saying we can't afford us. Safe.
But you got to know when you advise, when you see fatality, people dead, then you see the police that do that, them a mark off. Not when this happen.
Roger that, bro. Yeah.
Okay, take care.
Me want it file into full blown. But you come with that, but I'm a skin your cock a hole out there. It's what he's talking about. And you have a flavor and thing. You understand? Now, we can't kill people for, although me just bash a lot of people a lot of times for the stupidness. You can't, you understand? Because nonetheless, the intent is good. And I'm not telling you about safety no matter what it is, just that he know that he can't. We pass and see what thing Flair and I can fucking feel about say, hey, Flair is a boat, a helicopter, and all them things there. You understand? There's a big truck in the middle. You see them cone? You understand? You got blind, you need to be off of the road. So what you going?
Just in the road, kinda, right? Just off the road, but nonetheless, you know.
I share these things, and so people got to understanding of what to do. A lot of people don't know what to do. By the way, yesterday driving down the road by Guy America coming, not Guy America, Guy Track coming on the back road, just left DSL heading east. A young boy steals an old man bicycle. I got a place like people just go for little, people just got a soup kitchen or something, just get old people food. A young boy stole an old man bicycle, man running. Right? Running for Stappy. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Critic. Clear the man talking about the clear, another clear. We need 3 triangles that we use over here. 3 triangles, 1 in front and 2 at the back. But the rules, you gotta really implement some of the rules in Guyana.
The triangles is not much different from the cones.
Yeah, but specifically over here, it's the triangle, not a clear.
The triangle is not different from the cones.
Yeah, that's one.
These things happen. Let me tell you how these things happen, because most of y'all didn't really know what's the process. So when you have policies and narratives in a country, it is pushed by the development of the country. So you would see triangles, and they're not necessarily because they're safer, right? Because I know the triangles is reflective, a different reflective, because it's plastic, is glass-like, right?
Yeah.
And that's coming in more Mercedes car, they got all the trucks and so on, right? The cones is something that even if you hit it, you get it back. You know when them triangle hit it done? You know that, right?
But the distance is important to we put it behind the vehicle.
Oh, no, but they laugh. We got the thing, 3 truck links back of the truck, right?
Yeah.
And while I was studying when I would go, I said, I hope they park the canter just behind the truck. And indeed, that's what they do, but they put the cones the way behind all of them, right? Because the canter was being used for light. Yeah?
You got put something on the road like that, you got put 1 in front, and then you got put 2 at the back.
Yeah, well, I had 2 at the back.
Yeah.
The thing is, because we're up on the one side, we're up in the middle of the road, right? But a lot of times the policy is pushed. I like everything we import. But in a country where something is manufactured, the policy is to use that thing. You understand?
Yeah.
So when you see you realize the triangle cone or some man got some link up where he is everybody buying the safety triangle from he.
Yeah, there's one thing, but another thing is that over here the death get different color, the emergency get different color, everything get their own color. So it's not
We ain't got so much a problem. When you say over, where's where?
Yeah.
No, but when you say over here is where you're talking about?
No, me does drive in the US, so.
Oh, the US?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a fucking madhouse. You gotta get enough different color. There's a full clown show. Yeah, so you gotta get enough different color. We ain't got 1 million people here. Yes, you got people just drive and lick down people. One time people was driving and see people just and lick down all them scunt. You believe if they see a cone, they care? They lick down the cone and the people. You understand? You got people going in a school, right?
Yeah.
There's a madhouse over there. You gotta get different color for different people and different shades and so. You understand? It's like the whole fucking country's a LGBT thing. You understand? All the rainbow colors you got. Y'all enjoy. Yeah, there's a madhouse. You gotta get different colors, yeah. No, it's okay. If you got all the different colors, yeah. You got blue. You got red for who got totally mad. Yes, sir. You got blue for God never knows who. You got orange, just as an option, and yeah. Me and compare myself to America, it's a fucking madhouse. Full madhouse. So, yeah. Do we finish up? This was this morning.
This and move this truck here before tomorrow morning. This is Craig, by the way. Right? This is Craig. So we got done this, move this truck off the road. Because tomorrow morning, I can be one of the menaces like what he's be talking about, creating traffic congestion. For the people in the East End, right? We gotta be our own welder, man. You gotta work with oil, you gotta work with spare wheel, you gotta work with everything. It takes a lot. You gotta study safety while you're doing this.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the soup kitchen and the man bicycle.
Oh, shit. Yes. I forget. The runway with the old man bicycle. I had to roll. No, everybody driving in the traffic. This thing get to me. An old black man. He barely could walk. He toes twisted. They go for get help. Young black boy. Thief the man bicycle in the middle of the road. Everybody see this man running hollering. When I pull up sideways, the man. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, brother. How can I help you?
I just want to make one point, which is very simple. With those cones, the triangles or the cones that you guys are using in Guyana, the basic procedure of these cones that come in triangles, it's easy to carry in your vehicle. You can put it anywhere and carry it easy around. And the cones are better if far-sighted. You can see it from a distance. But the triangles, they're reflective, yes, but certain drivers, they come in full speed, and when they see the thing, by the time they think of breaking up, they already got frustrated and nervous and end up in something else. You understand what happened?
I listen to you, brother.
Yes, I just want to say it's not about the color and everything. Once you can see something that hazardous or for cautionary, like for caution to prevent something from happening, that is what these cones and these reflectives is about. Like, for example, your truck breakdown, you want to get it safe, you want to get it off the road. Some people have two cars over here and they have an accident, they leave the car middle of the street, they don't care, to start cursing each other, bashing each other out, they don't think about no one else. You understand?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yeah. So telling you with this old man. Old man run him in the middle of the road. This bike pick up his bicycle guy with it. Now everybody see this thing, nobody stop to see what is going on with this old man, you know. A big man, he could be anybody father. Oh God. When me look at him, he look like he was an old thief. But nonetheless, he's a human being. He don't get there under circumstances. I just saying he look like he might be a good man too. I don't think he was a fucking doctor or a liar. It would be sad that he's a doctor, a liar, and he end up as an old man now. Got to go people soup kitchen, forget what you want. That's happened enough in America, I don't say. I'm looking at him and how he aggressive because he was going to fight back with the man, but he feeble, he old. Who gonna take care of him? Somebody got to take care of him. You understand? Somebody got to take care of him. So me drive down the road, me say, man, all these people pass with this car, nobody, he don't look like nobody father, he look like nobody uncle, he don't look like he is somebody for somebody, man. No, this young black boy taking advantage, not taking, he's a fucking thief. Thief the man bicycle. You understand? Hello, good morning.
What them guys tell you about the cone is very true. You're being ignorant about it. You're not trying to listen to them. What I'm telling you about the cone is true.
Partner, me not say nothing. What the fuck you want I do, by? Me not say nothing. All me say, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
The guy called just now and the guy tell you you're laughing. Like
but me say nothing, partner.
No, but you was laughing after he was trying to explain to you the difference.
What you want me to cry?
Why don't you get the triangle then? Stop trying to downplay the...
You want me to put a fucking triangle around your neck like how you put triangle around cow neck and goat neck? You're a jackass, our big man.
Yeah.
Will you want a triangle around your fucking neck? The man explaining the two difference. One is your pack and so. Now I calculating. This is a rehash or something, but everybody does want they said they put in. I say here, me never say nothing. I say prayer. I laugh. This is the kind of ignorance you got to deal with. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Critic.
Yeah.
What you're doing there is perfect, buddy. I get sick and tired listening to these foreigners calling you with all kind of bullshit. You're doing perfect.
I try my best, brother. I try my best, safe. Everybody got a different opinion. When the man was explaining, I have a different perception. Now we explain, I'm suggesting. He was just rehashing all what we talk about. But I give him the right to express his opinion. He want to put in, he said, well, I call him for Critic program, I talk. I ain't say not all I do is say a short prayer as soon as I done. And in light of the dangers of the thing, a prayer must be said. This jackass call now. Critic, the man was right. I never said the man wrong. I ain't said nothing, partner. Yes, sir? Hello, good morning.
You need to conduct yourself properly on this region, brother. You need to conduct yourself properly. Get respect for people, and people will respect you, brother. You need to conduct yourself properly. No lie. Respect
you said
yourself.
3 times. Why don't expound? Why don't expound specifically? Hey, Joseph. Just tired with these fucking hungry belly low life people. Yeah, but talk to me.
All right. Here's the thing, man. This is a cone day, right? So everybody talking about star and diamond and cone and everything. All right. So here, let me articulate a little bit what these guys are trying to say. Everything you are putting up is fine. I think what everybody needs to understand, or what the guys who are working for you should understand, is that there are certain rules when it comes to placing these things. Like how you were talking about how these vehicles coming around the corner so fast. These cones need to be placed further back so that the drivers have an opportunity to slow down.
How much feedback, Joseph? How much feedback?
Not the cones 50 feet behind you. They got to be further back because, remember, these guys come in with a speed with these big trucks.
No, but how much is the required speed? How much is the required speed?
No, I'm not going to give you a requirement because every place is going to be different. You have to make a judgment call. But here's the point. If a truck loaded with sand is coming down the road at 60 miles an hour, I don't know what that is in kilometers. At 60 miles an hour, you're traveling 1,000 feet per second. How long would it take for that truck to slow down by the time it see that cone, see your truck? So you have to move the caution further back. So by the time these people see the cone, they already make a decision to start slowing down. So by the time now 2,000 feet ahead, they see you truck, they've already come to a speed where if they have to make an emergency stop with a full load, a truck full with sand, they have the ability to do that without having to veer off the road and get into a crash and so on and so forth. That's my 2 cents. Thanks.
Hey, buddy. Cool. Everybody has their opinion. 15 feet can't walk. Yogesh saying 15 feet. 15 feet can't walk. We had the thing 3 truck lengths. One of them truck is about 35 feet long. We had 3 truck lengths, about 100 feet back. Right? Now again, the cone don't have to deaf a lash in your fucking head. The cone got there before they see you, they must see the cone and know something going on here. And the cone is something that is visible. Remember, the cone ain't got lash up on your head. The cone is reflective. So you're supposed to see the cone from 1,000 feet away. Like y'all forget the cone is reflective as orange. Watch it. God, y'all help me with these people. What's the cone there? Now the cone is reflective. Look at the distance. Well, the cone for walk come from back, sir. You're telling me when a man come along the turn, he's seen the cone? Have you ever seen accidentally lick out the cone, lick out the wall, well-painted wall? There's certain things you can't avoid. You take all precautions that you can. They got people that's driving to the back of a big truck. You wanna see that truck? Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Critic. I'm looking at the show right now. If the trucks are driving within the speed limit, they will see the cone. They're supposed to see the cone and the triangle. They're not driving any vehicle. Once they're driving within the speed
like here now, this cone supposed to lash in your fucking head. Or this cone supposed to stop you. This cone is to make you aware of what is going on there. Of which, by the way, you're supposed to always be aware while driving on the road.
Exactly. They're supposed, if they're driving within the speed limit, they're supposed to see where the triangle or cone. It doesn't matter.
Yes, God.
Have a good day.
Safe, brother. It's like, come on. And the man was attack, nothing wrong with the man attack. I just pray. Hello, good morning. Because the man was rehashing what I was saying.
Good morning,
yeah, brother.
Good morning, Critic. The requirement in the US, right, is like 3-corner or a triangle, but it got to be like 150 feet from the vehicle. Starting in the corner of the road, then you got 150, then like about 100, then 50 feet. So it goes like at an angle. You start from the corner of the road to go out to the vehicle. So if the vehicle come in behind you, you know they could swerve out and pass the vehicle. You understand what I'm saying?
Like if you're doing a merge.
Yeah, a margin is it. From the corner of the road, 150 feet to the back, then like 100, then 50, and then you see the truck in front of you. That's how it requires over here. So you could whatever work for you. A cone.
No, but that here what happened now. Remember, one of the problems is we here don't have rigid safety laws, right? Me, because of who I am and where I am in this society, I take extra precaution because I neighbor headache. And remember, in general, like why you going and make up a video for show people safety when I can show people me life and live safe? Yeah, so I don't consider to making no special effort. I just can't than you. I can do this thing the right way.
Yeah, you gotta look out for yourself.
Show people. No, but outside of that, I is the Guyanese critic, so I gotta show people. Yeah, sir.
Exactly.
Safe,
right,
buddy.
Have a good morning.
Yeah.
All right.
So, all right, today's cone tag. But I'm telling you about this old man with the rap, right? Don't worry, there's another thing. Now I'm driving on the road. I forget all about that. No, I'm telling you, multiple people pass. This man is riding down the road with the bicycle heading to John Finance side. Multiple people see this old man. When I slow up next to this old man, the man hold up on me, pick up and try to open the door for John. I said, big man, don't back off. I will deal with this. And I drive away. Aggressively eating, right? Because the man trying to get back his bicycle. I go black off the banner. I say, yo, you gotta get a man. Officer. I say, it's not no officer, but because they pick up blue. And how I roll up on it, you think it's police. Imagine these banners so doped up. He don't even know is who roll up on it. The man calling me officer, you gotta do your job, Hello, good morning. Yeah, you gotta do your job. Right? He says, this man doped up. You could see this man oil crystals. Thief the old man bicycle running with it. I tell you, old man go to the station and make a say, no, he always thief him little bicycle. My word, these things happen every day. My worry is how can you be around? Nobody stop to pay attention. Old man, a young man, disrespecting an old man. Nobody even stop to say, oi man, what going on? What is going on there, man? Alright, you're a woman, you don't want to get yourself involved. Shout on that man. It could be anybody don't know the man. It could be anybody father. And like you said, he was a bastard and he was not a good father even when you're a human being. It is not about what he did. It is about how you act. It's about what you do as another human being, for another human being. Nobody paid attention. Everybody driving normal. The fucking traffic even stopped. The man thief the bicycle, take the bicycle in the middle of the road, think as the old man running, falling on and that kind of thing. Take the bicycle, go and ride in the road. Nobody stopped. Everything went on as usual. Whereas it should be at least 370 feet away from the stopped vehicle, Lennox. You can't do them things in this country. People fucking ping you, going to try to take over the land. What are you doing up the road here? People see you putting on cone and then you see the truck, 370 feet. There's the other car now, Lennox. 370 feet. You can't do the Indian people here. You can't do it by bar settlement and so. When people out and see a cone and they see a truck, they can't, hey, what's going on here? They come and take over this land. No, you can't do it in Guyana, Lennox. No. 370 feet away from the truck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Will you come with a GTR? You can't do it by them Indian people area. Put cone out and all them thing now. Hello, good morning.
Yes, Critic. Good morning, sir.
Turn another thing in the background.
Tell these clowns a cone is a light without a battery, okay? Whenever you hit that, it's on you. So don't let it hurt you head and feet and nonsense. Cone is something, it's a light without batteries, brother. You understand? It works with you. So don't let it hurt you about feet and this and that.
Alright, brother. Yeah, different idea. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning, Mr. Critic.
Yeah, brother.
I see the truck, whatever time, whatever we put cone and things, what they want to put on these people over the people around the thumb that they want for the traffic. That is what the jackass they want. The cone is why you're doing the right thing.
Alright, buddy.
Cool. Yes, that is my country. Because you're mad, it's nothing but all this.
Alright, buddy.
Then why put on these people and block the road off and done the thing, and done the heading.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Critic. It's more than 300. It's like more than 400 or 500 and all. Depends on how fully loaded.
Partner, you're trying to get me chop up, I'm telling you. Anytime you go in them Indian community and you got cone and play, it's what going on. They come for survey Milan. It's what going on. They 1 o'clock in the morning. It's confusion.
But I'm not talking about the cone more. I'm talking about the distance the truck take to stop. A truck takes to stop a longer distance than a car.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah, fully loaded. It take a lot.
There's a thing for discussion too. I got start testing me trucks them and so, and see what's the braking time from the speed and so.
No, it's a standard thing with the weight and the pace, the distance you go in, the weight and the speed is a standard thing. You think I get it with you truck or nobody else truck? It's a standard thing.
No, but this is the next time when I set me cone, I got put me cone, I could see by. Because when you watch back, sir, you said the cone, I ain't seeing the cone.
Mr. Critic, the cone, what I'm telling you, the cone is the construction work. The triangle is red. The cone is orange. Orange is construction. Red is emergency.
Right,
if you see a red on the road, you know that there's an emergency in front, you have to stop. If you see a orange triangle, you know it's a construction work, and you have to slow down. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, buddy, this has been an interesting man. And one man said I got to conduct myself. You fucking think is your son? This is the first time you're up on this program, big man? We never got here. I got this story. What do you think it is at all? Guyana FM radio? Let me see his name. It's good that people could call and say the time thing. Pontory Big Man. I don't understand what his name. Let me see. Be prepared for drivers who are speeding to save lives. Karma to this old man. Oh God, no man, don't say the man. No. He was saying, it's not you. It's not you for decide.
Yeah, Critic, what I was trying to tell you is that
I know, but they just digging kicks. Are 10, 100, and 200 feet from the truck. Yeah, at least we know. The cone genesis for foreign car to let you know what a control he is. Oh, my mama. Those scholars do not comprehend that as a growing business, you have to measure the cost of everything and make a decision. Well, I want to cut my nose to spell my face, but you should use these signs. Oh, scon. Oh, Jesus Christ. A man give me a thing with a big sign here. A big sign. One mark slow down and I can't think. I'm dead. I'll go dead here now. Them gone full blown mad for me. Them nigga sign like that. They ain't got a sign like that. They can say, Critic, my sentence sign for you. Them nigga want. They see one fucking sign something. They want me by him now. Yeah, I can remember when I go in the market, the man say, Critic, you're a billionaire boy. You should buy $2,000 mango. Yeah, so I say, you believe it's eating fucking mango, make I get money? Eh? I look like I just sit down eating fucking mango, so and money is coming to me ass. You better give me 10 mango for 500. Yeah, so I feel my mango, make sure I get good mango and all them things. Because poor people ain't know nothing but money, but they always know where you should buy. They ain't got no money, they always know you should buy. Well, why you for no? You see this jersey? You know how long I got her? Me don't buy something every time I go into a party. I don't buy clothes, period. The last time I buy shorts is when I went to India. Yes, I. And I went to India to get cheap shorts. Good quality, linen, cheap shorts. You understand? I don't know how you affiliates get money. You think he's get money by being a disco dancer? Ask Tyson. He make $300 million in his career and he went bankrupt years ago. $30 million in debt. I know if he come out of it now. He changed his whole life. You understand? He wouldn't back a fly now if you allow me. After making $300 million, he went into bankruptcy with $30 million in debt. He had 3 Bengal tigers, white tigers, and all kind of gymnastics. You understand? If I feel it, so you get money. Me, no. Me into drugs. It's not easy come, easy go for me. You understand? Around the word Pacifica, I must say your reading improve your overall attitude and learning skills. Keep on reading. You're an inspiration to others. You would expect I would have stopped cussing. You think they got a book that I could read that could help me to stop cuss? Hey, bro.
Hey, morning, Michael. The boat, the boy, yeah, the man who use lactate. Oh, I could for you.
No. Here what happened? It push out the nuts. It's 2 nuts with a thing what is lack of the nut, right? It push it out. The truck, that specific truck, we just change out the difference. So when they assemble back, we disengage all the locks. Something that's locked for all the wheels them engage when the truck stick. The def lock. So we just engage all the def lock. So they do back one of the truck. Put on new def and so and set up back everything with def lock and so. So def lock can't work when you driving long distance on the road. The thing
No, you ain't
the thing wind out back by itself. So last night when Chris got again, I said, man, Chris, it's 2 times in a day. What happened? It's 2 times in 24 hours this wheel. What happened, buddy? Use the mechanic. Chris said, boss, he got to check. And the def lock engage at a disengage. But remember, we do a whole bill over at the bottom there. You understand?
Yeah.
And then we start getting this problem. So we get it started. It's the def lock.
Yeah, good buddy.
Safe, bro. Yeah, we figure it out. Yeah, so man, we gotta keep keeping real, right? That's all I can say. But I can read a book. I got must be some book I can read for thing. But I'm like, here was me problem. Like when people call and talking skunt, right? Here was me problem. Yeah, help me out. I don't know. When people call and talking skunt, what I must and I hear and I want to respond. I must say, sir, you're talking Balanje Choco. Like, we just tell people. I don't understand. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, my brother.
Yeah, for the drive, for setting the cones in America, I'm a commercial driver. It's 10 feet, 100 and 200 away from the truck. That is specification of placing the cones.
Okay.
I'm the guy who called you. Regarding some of the big tents in my place on the East Coast. I sent you the info. He was released before 72 hours, and he got rearrested, and he's still locked up right now. And I got video with him.
You send the video with him thieving in your place, sir?
I will send you the video now. I recently got that. I'm going to send it to you now.
Send it. Will he breaking in your place?
Yeah, he breaking my place.
Send him all the information you got to me. Tomorrow we get live here.
He's terrorizing the neighborhood, breaking anybody's place.
Tomorrow we get live here.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, right? So, like, I don't know. When you call and talk skunt, why must say Balanje Choco talking? I can't. I don't know. I gotta bite my lip. How Freddy? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, my brother. What recommendations you got?
Hey, Critics, Guyana Papi here, man. I hear you talking about you going to India for get cheap shot. Now I see why you can't keep a woman. You can't keep a woman in this day and age, and you're so cheap. You can't. I ain't disagreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
You imagine, here now, you understand where you're talking, and don't want you come have this fucking phone. You understand where you're talking?
No, but
I went to India, partner, and changed my wardrobe with linen shorts. You know how much art here? So in Guyana, the shorts that I bought in India are astronomically priced. Because of the amount of shorts I wanted, remember they put me weight loss and things are changing, I lose weight, right? I went to change my wardrobe. I went to India. This is not fucking Polo Joshi's brother.
Okay.
I traveled to India and bought 30-something linen shorts. I am frugal. I try to make the best out of what I got. But I could tell you, me whole linen short collection is what people pay for in close of 5 years. But here, nonetheless, I still go and get it cheap. No, but, oh, buddy, here now. It is cheap compared to what Guyana got it for. You understand?
Yeah, I understand, but I'm saying, like, you know, some women would look at her like, I can't deal with a man like Critic.
No. Them look, I in general don't deal with low life for hungry belly girl. I don't do low life for hungry belly, period. Yes, sir.
You gotta chill with them.
Because first thing, you can't come to me. No woman can't come to me. You want where want money for?
No.
You understand? You got to tell me what's going on. I say no pakuba no. How you believe I get money, boss?
Yeah, I get you, but then
yes, sir.
Look at that, like, you know,
because how I roll? If me daughter driving a car, and that's not me woman alone, anybody wrong me, everybody know that. And something wrong and all them things. Now, right away, we don't ask no question. Yes, sir. If I call Winston and say, I call a name and I say, this person just do this act. Winston's asking me how much money.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Winston asks me, so what we gonna do? He know.
No, Chris, listen, we can't for bash. I just saying, you know, in this society.
No, I just explain it.
He's saying stuff like that. And no woman will be attracted to you and a man you don't even want to buy a shot.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
No, but here I'm telling you. Remember, you fall in a certain category. You roll in with a certain style.
I'm just saying this.
Here I'm telling you. Listen to me. Here I'm telling you, bro. No, I'm telling you where you fall in. Because you never meet a daughter who got it. Let me drop something to you. For 12 years in my life. For 12 years one time. Between the age of 25 and about 37, is woman mind me partner. Full, where's Scarlett? Where's Scarlett banner was where's Scarlett, man? Gigolo! Full gigolo! You understand? So, me got no time with no hungry belly daughter. What I remember ma for mind them.
I'm telling you, you see, you're going to put yourself in a devil. Oh, you can't find woman talking like that.
But were you putting me and me looking for nobody? Were you talking about, I said, no girls, man, the Cyan, you're mixing me up with Cyan, man.
Okay, I get you.
No, you body don't dip in air. You body game is power and money.
I get you.
Yes, sir. Right, you body ain't got no finesse and style for no data. Me got time with that.
I understand you know, but I'm glad again. I understand you perfectly. You know, you about your money and that.
Money and power.
That's it.
I don't play no game. I ain't entertaining nobody. You body don't do like here up now. On a daily basis, right? I get but 10 messages. No. Hello. How are you? You know what's my answer? How can I help you? Let's put the situation right away to stop because they don't know. Any banner, but flirting, I want to play a game, don't ask how can I help you. And everybody knows it's a serious man. When I go up on Cyan Live, everybody's asking, Critic got a woman, thing, right? Cyan say, message the man number that people say, no, me taking a chance. Because I don't play the flirty game, me looking for nothing.
Okay, so that's what it is. People talking about like he's scared a woman like he's a
No.
I don't understand why you put your energy into woman. I understand
you got to remember you body here.
You know, boss.
Listen to me.
I understand.
Your body was a whoremonger.
People always say
it's infidelity. Make I frig up me marriage.
Like he's a girl on the low. He's
no.
I understand.
Me looking for nothing. Your body was married for 18 years. I screw a whole street one time, man. I lost 16 in one day.
I understand, you know.
And I was a hurry then. You got catch bus for go to the next side of that car. You catch bus and go here, lash a thing, and catch bus and go here, lash a thing. Walk a piece and lash another thing. You understand? I was 44.
You had all the excitement in your days. Well, when everybody fighting up for now, you were fighting up for them.
No, I don't play. And here, I don't promote them thing neither. You understand? If you get one, I can tell you, I ain't playing no game with no woman. I ain't going to look for nobody. I ain't enticing nobody. I ain't got time for them thing. No. But I can tell them how we need to do to get the woman the same things you telling me. You understand? Not get enough woman. I could only promote a positive society. I talking about getting and keeping one woman. You understand?
I agree.
Knowing that I was not a saint and is no saint, But anything I promoting is what is right and righteous. And we all make mistakes. I ain't gonna cost you if you fall off the bandwagon, why direct your pun. But me promoting no stupidness. Sian has asked me to, all right, let me give you an instance. Me and Sian in the gym. And I looking at a big girl. Right? She body features and so. Sian watch back so, cause I watch you strong. Sian watch back and say, this you kind of thing? I say yes. This is the kind of woman that I'm attracted to. Right?
Attracted to.
No, the woman come now.
But you're chasing.
The woman come now and they sit down behind me on a machine. Here, Sian, you want to do something for we get for talk to share? I say, yo, I don't dine them thing though. That is the kind of woman, when I look at your physical features and so, that I would be attracted to. I am not interested in her. Yes, I understand. Them man is assume that everything you see, you jump on. No.
Okay, I understand.
You body operating at a different wavelength. I don't got banner. I don't got partner. We talk but girl and all them thing, no.
I understand, and I'm glad I get the opportunity for,
Roger, buddy. I'm glad I could bring clarity.
All right,
we talk, keep it real. No, people misunderstand me. Me no. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Mikhail. Yesterday we employed an operator, Badby Ramcharan. How much you paying he?
When I come in the office, we'll discuss it. Yes, it's like, hi, is the man from over the river? He come again this morning early?
He walking, boy, put it in yesterday for walk.
Roger, yeah. It's like you got him safe here.
All right, then, good.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Critic.
Yeah, my brother.
I hear something, right? I hear Mohammed Biggie.
Me want hear. If you hear, keep it to yourself. What you giving me for? No, man. Don't tell me what you hear. Yeah, boy, what you hear?
I hear Mohammed give some money for share it and you thief out the money. Is true? I hear the talking, buddy.
Nah.
Yeah, I hear when you went to India, if Bharat did buy them shot and stuff for you, Bharat, because you was Bharat, you fetching water for Bharat and so. Is true?
You're telling me I'm listening? You hearing a lot of things. You hearing a lot of things. I listening, man.
I know
Are you, what's your pronouns? No, what's your pronouns? I just trying to get to understand where you're coming from. He, she, them, it, here, it, is her. You know where the soup that's there on Sunday? By Orlando in Haslington. You know where the soup that's there on Sunday? Is there's gonna drink soup. No, but here now, what's your pronouns? What's your pronouns?
Me pronouns?
It, him, here, it, was, is, him, her. What's your pronouns? I don't... Here, this here, though. And I apologize for calling him because it did not say what it is his pronouns. It might be a heard it, hear a lot, gender neutral, gender fluid. I don't know. I'm just, right? I don't want to offend anybody. And I say this with all genuinity and sincerity. I do not want to offend any of it, them, hers, his bins, was bins, heard of, know of. Hello, good morning.
Critic, you still on your life?
Yes, brother.
You ain't got to hang your mouth with this soup drop in, you're going to go down dying, hungry, squat. And you know, I just vex with some fucking people. I just run out of the fucking soup drop in. I just eat my goddamn fucking fat. I got them stupid fucking people. Look, me what thing, you try with it.
Yeah, I gotta love me followers and me fans. This get mad for me. Oh God. Well, everybody get regular, but then they take this and they put it, take it, and all I think is ching 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 ching. So I am misunderstood. I am misunderstood. A lot of people think I'm looking and I'm this guy. You understand? You think I care? Let me teach you all something. It's not applicable to everybody, but specifically me. I don't care waste about me. What I ensure is me you're talking about. Once I am the center of your attention, I happy. I ain't care what you say. You could say a good, a bad, a ugly. You understand? I ain't care. Once it's me you're talking about. Peace out.